Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're gonna show you how to optimize your dark and darker game for a better experience FPS wise and visibility wise. First things first, we're gonna start by changing our Windows power plan. And we want the ultimate performance option, which means we have to do a little CMD trick to actually unlock it. This will be in the description if you need to copy it. So first things first, we come to our Windows search, open command prompt, run as admin, boom. Then we just take our little command here, hit it into, copy it here, paste it into your CMD, hit enter, boom, it should say something like this. Power scheme, ultimate performance, that's what we're looking for. Now we come down, type power, well you can type power plan, and you can hit any one of these really. Hit this, the choose one's the best one, comes straight here. And now you'll be greeted with this lovely screen. And ultimate performance should be now unlocked. You'll probably be on something like balanced or high performance or even power saver by default, but you want ultimate performance. It's the best. I've got this ultimate performance option that I may make another video about Bitsum, but that's for another time. So just make sure you hit ultimate performance and close out. All right, next thing, we're going to be optimizing our game application exe through Windows graphics settings. So we come down to search, graphics settings here, type graphics settings, boom. Now while we're here, you can probably enable this option, hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. I recommend it for most PCs. You'll have to restart your PC though, so feel free to pause the video, enable this, restart, come back, we'll continue. Okay, so then you want to scroll down, make sure this says desktop app. We hit browse, and you need to navigate to wherever your Steam folder is installed. Most PCs it'll be on C or whatever, program files x86. Then we come down, Steam. We come down again, Steam apps, common, dark and darker. We open the dungeon crawler folder, binaries, Win64, and then we add the dungeon crawler application. It should be 120,000 kilobytes or something. Boom, add. I've already added it, but the next thing you do is you come to it. You'll only have one here, most likely, but I've been messing around with different ones, and yeah. We hit options, and we hit high performance. Your GPU will say something different. You've probably got a much better GPU than me, but so it'll be like this. We go here, boom, save, done. Next thing, this is small, but I think it's worth doing. So we type in adjust the appearance and performance of Windows. By default, it will be up here. We hit this, adjust for best performance. You can add and remove things like as you see fit if you don't like the way it looks after you apply this. But you want to come here, adjust for best performance, apply, okay, done. The next thing is Windows game mode. So we come to the search, game mode, open it, and this is an iffy setting. On some PCs it works, on some PCs it's not so great. I recommend lower to medium end systems should turn this off. Higher end PCs can probably mess around with it and see if it gets better performance, but I just recommend turning it off for lower to medium. So we turn it off, boom, that's done. Next thing, this is pretty big, Nvidia optimizations. So we come here, Nvidia control panel. You can also right click your desktop, Nvidia control panel. Now we open this up. First things first, adjust image settings with preview. We want to make sure use the advanced 3D image settings is ticked. It's probably up here at the start, but we want to tick this and hit apply. Then we go manage 3D settings. We come to program settings. If my PC will load, nice. Okay, and now we have to add the dark and darker exe itself. So it may pop up here, And I believe this is the right one. So if it pops up here, you can click Add Selected Program. If it doesn't, we need to hit Browse, and like we did before, we come to C, Program Files x86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, D&D Demo, Dungeon Crawler, Binaries, 164, boom. And we open that. I've already added it, so I don't need to, but you click Yes, etc., etc. Okay, now you can copy my settings, but I'll sort of try and explain each one. We want to leave image scaling as it is. Anisotropic filtering, leave it at application controlled. FXAA, we disable. Gamma correction, leave it on. Anti-aliasing mode, application controlled. Transparency off. Background application off. Now queue to GPUs. You want to tick use these GPUs, tick your GPU, and hit OK. Low latency mode. You can mess around with this on in ultra, but I recommend just turning on to ultra. It feels the best. Max frame rate mode. Just leave this. Monitor technology. You can just, if you've got a G-Sync or FreeSync, just leave it on the global setting. I believe I haven't changed this, so just leave this. Leave this on auto. Here, OpenGL rendering, you want to select yours. Select your GPU. Power management mode, this is important. Prefer maximum performance. Always. Preferred refresh rate, global setting. Texture filtering, on. LOD bias, allow. Quality, high performance. Trilinear optimization, on. Threaded optimization, on. And the rest of these things don't matter so much. Once you've finished with that, I'll scroll down slowly again so you can follow it if you missed some things. Once that's done, hit apply, and boom, the video is optimized. Okay, now we're going to open up D&D, and I'll show you my actual in-game settings. We want to do this first before changing our actual config files. I may need to turn down the music, I'm not sure how loud it is. Okay, we come in, boom, into lobby. Options, general. Don't need this. Okay, video. Here are my settings. Anti-aliasing, low. Texture quality, medium. I recommend if you've got a really, really low NPC, you'll probably have to go with low. Like if you've got a, I don't know, like a 900, those old 900 Nvidia GPUs, go low. But if you've got anything, you know, over a 1050 Ti, 1060, 1070, etc., go medium. I just think it's better to shift some of the game's resources onto the GPU and let the CPU do the rest. Obviously, if you've got a very, very high-end PC, like a 30 series, 40 series, you can probably go on high or even epic. It's up to you. But these settings I always recommend. Post-processing, low. Visual effects, low. Rendering scale, 100. Display mode, full screen. Games always run better in full screen. If you're having problems with full screen and you have to run windowed, like you keep crashing or something, that's you, but full screen is always best for performance. Resolution, native. I believe I've tested other resolutions like 1440, 1280, 960, and I don't think they've optimized it at all for low resolution. It feels worse FPS, like the menus aren't set for low resolution, it just doesn't really work. Now for max frame limit, I believe you want to go a couple of frames over your refresh rate. So I've got a 165 frame monitor, so I want to put it around 168 max frame. Screen brightness, max. Every time, max. Boom. That's the in-game settings. We'll quit now. I'm hoping that actually showed. Okay, we quit. And now we will do the config file. First things first, we come to No. We go search, %app data, hit enter. Now once we're here, we click in the address bar, app data. Then we hit local. Then we come down, we find dungeon crawler folder. Open saved folder, open the config folder, open the Windows folder, and boom, here are the config files. The one we want to change is game user settings. Now, I would recommend making a copy and pasting it on your desktop just in case. I've already done this here. This is prior to editing it. And now, once we've copied and pasted it onto our desktop, we hit edit. Okay, you'll be greeted with this. What we want to change, we scroll down, find scalability groups. This is what we want to change. And we leave res quality, we leave view distance, but we want to make sure graphics shadow quality is on 0. Global illumination quality, 0. Reflection quality, 0. Post-process quality, 0. Texture quality, 1. Effects quality, 0. Foliage quality, 0. Shading quality, 0. And once you've done all this, we want to hit save. I believe I haven't changed it, so but you'll have to hit save. Then you exit out, right click it, properties, read only. Make sure you tick it to read only so it's ticked. Then hit apply, okay, boom, and that's done. Now another thing I've experimented with is the XRP settings. I forget what you call them. Basically, it's like overclocking your RAM and your BIOS unlocks the full. I believe it's called XMP, maybe. But just Google. You'll have to look into this yourself. I can't show you this, but apparently it gives massive performance boosts for most RAMs. This isn't a necessary thing, but you can look into it if you want. Basically, Google something like BIOS RAM overclock XMP, stuff like that. You'll find something. Someone who can explain it much better than me. But that's pretty much all. I hope these settings help you a lot in game. I hope you get much better FPS, the same as I have, and I hope you guys are enjoying the playtest. It's been awesome so far. Thanks very much, and if this was helpful, drop a like, drop a sub. I'll be making much more Dark and Darker content in the near future, especially during early access. I'm going to be streaming, which is hopefully in a couple of months. So yeah, have a good one, guys. Take care.